Hi, this is Dee from dmiddleton.com. Today we'll be discussing how to declutter and begin creating your minimal home. Welcome to the year-long Thorough Declutter series. We declutter 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Did you know U.S. consumers buy 40% of the world's toys, but bear only 3% of the world's children? Most people wear 20% of their clothing 80% of the time. People do not look at 80% of the papers and information they keep. The U.S. Department of Energy reports that 1/4 of people with two-car garages have so much stuff in there that they can't park a car. According to the National Soap and Detergent Association, getting rid of clutter would eliminate 40% of the housework in the average home. 9.4% of U.S. households rent a storage unit. Messy homes and workspaces leave us feeling anxious, helpless, and overwhelmed. Yet rarely is clutter recognized as a significant source of stress in our lives. Clutter distracts us by drawing our attention away from what our focus should be on. Clutter makes it more difficult to relax, both physically and mentally. Clutter constantly signals to our brains that our work is never done. Clutter inhibits creativity and productivity by invading the open spaces that allow most people to think, brainstorm, and problem solve. Clutter creates feelings of guilt and embarrassment, especially when others unexpectedly drop by our homes or workspaces. Clutter makes us anxious because we're never sure what it's going to take to get through to the bottom of the pile. Clutter can make us feel stressed, anxious, and even depressed. Research found that the levels of the stress hormone cortisol were higher in mothers whose home environment was cluttered. Now let's look at some of the benefits of decluttering and minimalism. Number one, less stuff equals less to clean and keep organized. Number two, more appreciation for what you have. If you have minimal belongings, you'll care for them differently than if you had plenty at your disposal. Number three, less chaos and stress. Minimalism has the benefit of lots of empty space, or in other words, more breathing room. Number four, more money you get to keep. If you cherish and care for what you already have, you'll find you spend less and keep more of your hard-earned cash. Number five, mental clarity and more energy. You get to do more of the things you love if you aren't constantly working to clean and care for a large amount of possessions. Number six, an added benefit to decluttering is that you can bless someone else if you have good items that you need to rehome. Number seven, you'll shop more thoughtfully. You'll be more likely to only purchase what you really need if you are fully aware of what you already have. Like pulling weeds from your garden, you can appreciate the visual improvements your decluttering efforts will create. It is gratifying to look over a job and feel a sense of accomplishment. Number eight, by decluttering your home, you're creating visual and actual peace. Have you ever completed a task that involved a huge visual improvement? Number nine is time. Think of all the time it takes you to do a huge declutter. You will gain that time back if you don't refill the space you cleared, because it takes far less time to clean a space that is free from extra stuff. And number 10, you'll enjoy more pleasant relationships with the ones you love who share your space. It is far easier to cuddle up with your little ones and read a book if the books are neatly organized and there's a clean spot to sit and snuggle. What if you could eliminate the clutter for good? I designed this year-long Declutter series to help you slowly and permanently declutter your entire home. What you can expect. You will receive a daily declutter task for the specific room we are working on. We will move step by step through the process to declutter every room and every space in your home. Currently, we are working on the first bathroom. Your daily task for today, April 26, 2022, is to declutter your linens that are stored in your bathroom. A few guidelines. Number one, you'll declutter any damaged items. Number two, get rid of any items that you haven't used in a year. Number three, declutter any linens that no longer match your style. Now let's look at how to declutter. Number one, only spend time on your specific daily task. Number two, do not get sidetracked or distracted. Number three, work within a time of day that you have the most energy and stamina. Listen to your body and work at decluttering when you feel the most alert and energized. Number four, avoid thinking too long about whether to keep or discard an item. This is one specific way you can be ruthless when decluttering. And number five, avoid cleaning during the declutter. Getting rid of clutter is the priority, and cleaning can be accomplished later. Now let's look at some supplies you'll need. Number one, you'll need some boxes, preferably ones you can donate. Avoid plastic storage bins because you may be tempted to just store the items and not part with them. Number two, you'll need some sturdy trash bags. And number three, you'll need a marker or a pen to label your boxes. Let's look at 5 simple steps to declutter any room. Number one, we'll start by eliminating trash first. Number two, you'll sort items by category if needed so you can see what you have. Number three, get rid of duplicate items, broken items, outgrown clothing and shoes, anything you'll never use again. Number four, we'll box up the donations and trash or recycle the rest. And then number five, we'll select a charity to donate your items. You can even schedule a pickup if that is an option. This works especially well for oversized items such as furniture. Leave a comment below and let me know what you are decluttering today. Also, to get your free homemaking ebook, head over to dmiddleton.com to subscribe. You can also find my declutter printables and deep cleaning printables over at dmiddleton.com.